the subsequent slide so you understand what we're talking about clearly here. So what's the owner? Here we're going to talk about the ownership ladder. This is our solution, right? Our rank system, our ladder system that allows you to know exactly the stages that a stranger or anyone who comes across your content will go through before becoming the book client. If you have those things in mind, right, we design so that it can be easy to understand, so that you have it in mind, you have it in mind, you know what you are doing. Every post should mean something. You should know where every post falls, some way, somehow, in your viewers journey to becoming a book client. So the first stage between the stranger and a book client, let's look into them. You will love this. All right. So the ownership ladder, we are looking to look at the ranks one after the other. One stranger. So someone sees a single piece of content, right? A post, a video, a clip with no relationship or context beyond that one moment. The overwhelming majority of any account reach lives permanently here, and that's normal. So this is a stranger, right? He just saw the content randomly, no relationship yet, nothing, no knowing about. They just saw it, and they may like it, they may not like it. So much of the content that is on online, whoever posts it is just living over there. So everybody is a stranger to someone somehow on any day, anytime. They're always strangers in your content. Right. So this is the first level where they are. And most coaches and consultants are good at that's what posting constantly does for you. It just creates more strangers or causes your content to go towards more strangers in a way. But you don't really want to stay there. You want to move to the next level, familiar. So what happens at this level? Someone has seen your coach multiple times. So it can be 2 times, it can be 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, right? The more it is, the better the number, right? Again, recognizes the name and the face, and maybe follow the account. So you can, some of your followers are part of it, but not all your followers are part of it. Some people have seen your content over and over, maybe even 7 times, and have still not subscribed or follow. Some don't follow people at all. Some are slow to follow and some are also fast to follow. But all of them do see your content. So it's about a personal choice. So you should not count number of followers or even number of likes or engagement as the size of your family audience. But again, some social media platforms like YouTube allow you to know the I think it's repeated audience or repeat viewers or returning viewers. That's it. So you can know how many people like over time in a certain period. You can have an estimate. You can have a range, kind of a very accurate range. All right. So these people have seen it over and over again. So this is what most marketing content does. So the advice of posting more, making more content, reaching out to more people actually produces or grows your honesty to that space of familiar, right? But again, this is the next route that actually changes things for any business owner. And that one has to do with the known, right? Known. So someone takes a specific identifiable action that creates a direct, ownable line of contact. So the goal is for them to take an action, right? A simple and direct, specific action. And that the goal of it is for that action to lead them to become a known line of contact. So they move from strangers, they move from familiar, right? They're familiar to, and then now they you know them. That's actually the thing. You know them, and then you also own a way to reach out to them. So it could just be something like opting into a list, maybe joining your newsletter. It could be joining a community. It could be them sending you a DM tied to a specific offer, right? But it's almost never built into content on purpose. And that's actually what you observe, that most of the time, people put this line in there, but it's just because they've seen it. I've asked coaches like, how did they think about this? So I just hear it often. I hear that often. People usually say that. So that's what I do, but they don't really know what it does overall in the system. And if you don't know the value of that particular thing, as much as it's important, what may end up happening is that you can easily remove it out of the system in your attempt to even improve things, right? From good intentions. So that's the route, the known route. That's the key thing that really changes everything for the business, right? And then the level where you really want them to be at, warm, right? Warm level. So someone takes a specific small commitment tied to a paid offer. So the known route doesn't want to be tied to a paid offer. So free, the email list is free, the community is free, all those things, all those stuff are free. Now you want to move them into them becoming now like a warm, like someone specific, right? Someone who is ready, right? Who is seriously considering, is willing, and is even giving you some money, right? So I want them to make a small commitment towards a paid offer. So it can be book a call, right? It can be book a call, it can be attended a live training, create something like, I mean, many of you here are part of that, reply to an offer adjacent question. So something related to a paid offer. So it shows that they are considering you as an investment in a way. Consider you as somebody that they can give money to. As long as they've not made any movement towards that particular thing. Some people can stay for a while here, right? But it's when they make a movement towards is that now, like they become like, you can consider them as, they consider you as somebody with whom they can have an economic relationship or a financial transaction with. And again, there is what goes into getting into that particular place. All right. So in a very visual way, very simple way, what does the ownership ladder look like? The first level is somebody being a stranger. So they see one piece of content, all right? No relationship yet is formed. There's no holy connection between them. They may like it, they may not like it. Who knows? And then two, familiar. So they recognize the name or face, they've seen the content a couple of times, they might even follow the account, right? And then the third level, which is where you really want them to be. This watching is everything. This watching is everything over here, is then taking on honorable action, right? Be it on opt-in, joining the membership, messaging you, DMing you, right? So now they become part of your own contact list. They are just not strangers, they're not familiar to you, but you have a way of reaching them, and they know you have a way of reaching them, and they expect you to actually reach them. And then four, warm, right? So they take a small action towards the offer, towards a financial offer. And that's really what we want to get things at. So quickly at a glance, again, stranger, right? So no touch or no number one rag or ladder, no touch. I mean, one touch or no contest yet. Nothing really special from here, right? Beyond a good or a bad impression. Or I mean, no impression at all. And then second level is familiar. So they now recognize you, they followed you, maybe they've not followed you, but they've seen your content a couple of times, right? But they are not yet directly reachable. But then in the third level here, right, they've known you, they followed you, they subscribe, they watch your content, they read your content a couple of times, and then they decide to message you, DM you, right? Maybe join your email list, and they become part of your ownable contact list, right? You own that audience. It's no more Instagram stuff or maybe Facebook audience. It's also now your audience. You have a direct way of reaching them. And then one step from a book call. And then one step away from a book call. What does that mean? Um, yeah, okay, sorry. So let me get back here. All right. So they made a decision towards a paid offer. So they maybe they inquire about it, maybe they join a certain call where you are pitching a paid offer, training webinar, things like that, so that they can, I mean, they are considering the economic relationship with you. This is where you only want to get people to. So all these formats you fulfill, and then at the fifth level where they pay, right? Payment is made. We are right here at the end of it. So you already know why your audience isn't converting. Let's map it to your exact audience. So this webinar gave you the real diagnostic, not a teaser. So a free 15-minute call, discovery call, is the fastest way to run the ownership ladder audits on your own audience and map exactly where the gap sit. So yes, that is my that's my call to action here. I look forward to you getting into this call with you. Book a link, the link is in the description, and make sure you subscribe, you follow, and share it with a coach if you do enjoy this. And this part of a series, watch out for the next webinar as well. Thank you, and do have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye bye.